Hi everybody, Jayant Ramsetti here. I'm excited to have you here today. In this short course, we're going to talk about how you can find a job using your own skills. Yes, not reliant on recruiters or hiring managers or training institutes, especially in fast growing fields like Python, data science, machine learning, cybersecurity, blockchain, Excel, PowerPoint, you name it, electric vehicle, stock markets, right? So on and so forth. Most people rely on training institutes or certifications to help them get jobs, and some even rely on colleges. Well, that's a good idea, but that's not the best idea. You must think long term, and you must build your own personal brand in which you are not reliant on training institutes or colleges but on yourself for opportunities, right? And the number one thing most important is you must learn how to find the job on your own too. So this course is going to show you how to build your personal brand and connect directly with hiring managers and recruiters, and by the end of this you will be having a better idea on how to take charge of your own job search and stand out from the crowd. Let's get started. All right, module 1, understanding the job market. Let's talk about the landscape and what employers want. Employers are looking for a current in demand skill, not a skill of yesterday or day before yesterday, something that's hot, and employers are willing to pay a premium for that. Think about it. There's a supply and there's a demand. There's always going to be demand for premium skills, and the supply is always going to be less. Got it? So somebody who knows, let's say, AI or blockchain or AI with Excel or AI with PowerPoint or stock markets, as the case might be, will be able to get a better job with a higher salary as opposed to somebody with a legacy skill. Let's say, for example, only SQL or only Java or mainframe, so on and so forth. So it makes sense to go on a fast moving ship or something that's going really, really fast. Now, what does this mean for you? Three things. One, in demand skills are where you need to invest and keep going on, right? And don't have a freemium mindset but have a premium mindset. You got to pay and learn these skills. It takes a little bit of effort and time, but you got to learn them and upskill them for your future. Think of it like an investment for your future. So for instance, right now Python AI skills are really hot. Employers are looking for them because they want to analyze data, they want to do prediction. Blockchain is the same. There's so many use cases of blockchain, cybersecurity, electric vehicle, Excel. Basic Excel is also being used. With AI, you become lethal. Number two, certifications versus real world experience. It's good to have certifications. We've all gone through that. But just having that is not useful. You must have real world experience or at least one capstone project or a one A to Z full project that demonstrates any one of the skills that you have. Once again, it could be AI, it could be blockchain, it could be cybersecurity, electric vehicle, so on and so forth. The list is endless, right? They care about hands on experience because companies or employers don't want to train you on the job. Training is an investment. They want you to already be trained and come in, not just the certification and the learning, but the real world experience. And number three, why you should take action. Instead of waiting for job opportunities to come to you, which a lot of people do because of either inertia or lack of time or lack of planning, you need to take charge, take action, and go to the next step. This means you should learn all the skills and showcase them and also build your personal brand so that you land with the right people and understand the macroscopic conditions, which is the job market is really hot right now as we are looking at this. Module 2, crafting your personal brand. What is a personal brand? A personal brand is how you present yourself to the world, especially to potential employers or potential internships, potential recruiters, potential research opportunities, potential leadership roles, so on and so forth. It's about showcasing your skills and experiences and what makes you unique. Number one, identify your skills. Know your strengths. Start by already thinking about what you're really good at. Most people come to me saying, hey, I've upskilled. Should I start afresh? No. If you already have years or decades of experience, start somewhere there. You could be in retail, e commerce, fashion, lending, so on and so forth. Whatever the space you have, even if you're a student, if you've been having some sort of experience in some passion area, that's where it starts, right? Maybe you're great with programming. Maybe you're great with leadership skills. Maybe you're great with individual contribution. Maybe you're great with, robotics. Whatever the case might be, showcase your strengths. Don't showcase your weaknesses too much, but increase the strengths. Somebody smart said, you can exponentially increase your strengths. This will help you highlight when you're talking to employers. Number two, showcase your projects. Employers love to see what you can do and what you can write about them, what you can articulate and communicate. If you have worked on a simple project, maybe it could be creating a small Excel for something live, maybe it's about creating a website, maybe it's about creating some AI project, building a machine learning model, all the way to deep learning or RAGs, right? Real world projects show what you have learned, right? Not just a resume point. And number three, build an online presence. Right now, there are two to three platforms doing really well. For professional, LinkedIn is the best. Don't just consume content, create content every day. And it need not be with videos, it could be even with text or blogs, right? Create a LinkedIn profile, and it is the social media site for professionals. Very, very, very important. Use a clear photo, write a catchy headline, make a wallpaper on the back or a banner image, right? And post every day of what you're learning. You don't have to post something super techie. Just post what you're learning, right? Showcase your skills and projects. Write the correct logos for your education, for your employer, everything. Number two, GitHub is great if you're a coder. If you have a coding professional, if you're trying to get into full stack or AI or machine learning, GitHub is one of the best places. Post regularly on GitHub because GitHub also has a streak, right? And show what you have already done. Now is not the time to be shy. Keep showing yourself. Number three, it's good if you have a personal website. If you can create a personal website, that's nothing like it, that you can showcase your work. Write about the topics in terms of whatever you have learned. It could be Excel, it could be stocks or AI, Python, data science, cybersecurity, EV, as the case might be. Build a strong personal brand because you will start receiving opportunities slowly, as opposed to you going out and reaching. Outbound daily doesn't work. There are two things, right? One is inbound, when you get opportunities. Outbound is when you reach out for opportunities. Inbound is always better than outbound. Module 3, networking and building connections. Why is networking super important? Well, if you actually meet a person and build a relationship for the long term, chances are that that relationship will blossom and you might get that one opportunity that you're looking for. Networking is about making connections with people in the right industry, right? These connections can help you learn about job opportunities or internship opportunities or even find your mentors. Extremely valuable because nothing beats meeting a person in flesh and blood. In this age of digital era, that's the unique selling proposition, right? Connect with your hiring managers and recruiters. Use LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a powerful tool. Get started there. Join relevant groups. For instance, if you are in the electric vehicle group, join the electric vehicle groups. If you're in the AI group, join the AI groups. If you're in the Python, join the Python groups. But don't just be there, add value. Post something valuable, not just a forward. What is your original sort of insight? Add there so that people understand you're not only looking to them when you want opportunities, but you're adding value constantly. Reach out to professionals in your field, build a relationship for maybe a 10-minute, 15-minute conversation with them, just exchanging ideas, right? Do not reach out to them only when you need a job. That will be desperate, right? Include a short message that you want to connect, you want to build a relationship, so on and so forth. Number two, attend events. There could be lots of events wherever you are. You could be in Bangalore, Beijing, you could be in Delhi, you could be in Silicon Valley, you could be in New York City, Chicago, wherever you are. Attend events. Now, attend events that are relevant to you. Don't just attend events and be in the corner. Try to meet new people, understand what they're working on, learn from them, and be genuinely curious. Yeah. Don't and everybody's shy. It's called the spotlight effect, right? You think everybody's looking at you and thinking of you. That's not the case. Everybody's thinking about themselves. So just go out there and meet and introduce yourself. Number three, follow up. Once you meet a person, get the business card or the phone number or the LinkedIn connection or Telegram, whatever it is, Twitter, follow up with them for a 15-20 minute call with a maybe a value addition or a specific call to action that you would have discussed. This helps you stay on their radar because, it's people forget. Life happens and people forget. The next point is build long-term relationships. Don't build something for the short term. Building long-term will compound. Networking is not just about getting a job or an opportunity or an internship or when you're desperate, because desperation will come out. It's about building relationships that will compound over time. Keep in touch with your connections, maybe check in on their birthdays or check in on some important events, right? And share interesting articles, ask for advice, don't be shy, and update them on your progress, whatever you're doing right now, right? This will help you create a strong network that can support you throughout your career. Module 4, job search strategies, how to find interesting jobs that will fit your profile and maybe even get very very good salary increments or hikes. Now that you have a personal brand and you have a network, let's talk about finding that ideal job opportunity. Number one, proactive job searching. Instead of waiting for job postings, be proactive. Be on LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor. There's a bunch of others. Angel List, if that's you're looking for startup opportunities, and refresh your profile. Naukri, if you're in India, refresh your profile every month, especially 2 to 3 months before the job search. Right? Set up job alerts so that you get notified when positions match. Once you get a job that you like, or once you find an interesting posting, reach out to the hiring manager directly. Reach out to them with a connection, etc. If you have the budget, also pay for the LinkedIn premium account. It's worth it. Just 2 to 3 months before the job search, right? Number two, tailor your resume and cover letter. Very, very important. Write a specific email. Use ChatGPT to write a specific email, adding some value. Customize it for that job. Customize your resume to that job. So you can have 2 to 3 resumes, because that's very critical, right? One for maybe e-commerce, one for retail, one for finance, one for lending, one for private equity, as the case might be. Your application should stand out. Next, informational interviews. Reach out to professionals similar in your network who have your dream job and ask them for advice. It's interesting to see that many people like to help others. It's not surprising. But what is very surprising is many people do not reach out. People are willing to share 15-20 minutes about their career path, what worked for them, what did not work for them. Do not just use social media as a tool to consume content, but be live and uh, you know talk to people, right? Next, go on YouTube and look for resources specifically tailored to those career paths. Maybe you want to get into a full stack AI role. Look at the paths and of people who have successfully done that. Yeah, we have a lot of them at Pixel Test. If that's something you're considering, we would welcome you to join. Engaging with recruiters. Recruiters are some of the best people who can also give you jobs. I know we have slightly maybe a negative connotation with them, but build relationships for the long term. Share your skills, keep reaching out to them. When I was at American Express, my American Express, the other job I was looking for was through a recruiter, and he had helped me a lot. And we're still friends until now. Follow up. Once again, follow up with someone after you meet them. Send a thank you message on LinkedIn or email or WhatsApp, as the case might be. Conclusion and next steps. Let's recap the key points. Great. One, understand the job market, craft your personal brand, network effectively, use smart job search strategies, like I had said, and now it's time to take action, right? Go out there, work on your LinkedIn profile, connect with at least 3 new professionals in your field, and reach out and speak to them. Try to get an appointment. Showcase a project on your GitHub. In case if it's not GitHub, at least make a personal small website. You can easily make it on WordPress. And remember, building your career is a long-term journey. Invest right now and keep doing it. And if you're interested, join our course. We have an amazing active community. Link should be there somewhere below, or go to our website, check it out. Thank you so much. Something amazing is going to happen.